What is up, PokeMoshPit? It's your boy Derek420Phareal here, and I bring you my second upload to the PokeMoshPit series. And this one here is going to be against a PMP director, Sizzirp, and he's a good friend of mine. And you should check out his channel if you like what you see here, and I know you will because he posts high-quality battles. And anyway, this is his first 5th gen battle, and I didn't pay no attention at the beginning, so I'm going to get trolled so hard by this damn Zoroark. It is unreal. And I'm going to lead with my Venusaur as he leads with a Zoroark disguised as a Latios, and it goes for a flamethrower, and I'm like, okay, I can live one. I can live one with about 60. But no, it's specs, and it brings me all the way down to 6, and I miss my sleep powder, which is gay, but it's okay. Now, knowing he's locked in the flamethrower, I'm going to get out of there and go into my Heatran to get the flash fire boost and suck it up like a boss, because this thing's specially defensive anyway, so I don't think he really has anything that can touch me too much. So, he's going to withdraw. Predicting that, I'm going to go ahead and sub up as he goes into his Kenichi. And his Kenichi is going to get subbed on. And now, his Kenichi is going to go for the Protect as I set up my Toxic. But, now seeing that the Toxic is coming, I'm thinking he's going to go into that Nidoqueen that I knew he had it because I paid half attention, but I never paid attention to Zoroarks. Just stupid on my part. And I'm going to go out for the Earth Power as he goes into that Nidoqueen. And now debating over this, whether it's max damage I did or minimum damage, I don't know. I'm not sure if it's going to be a sure shot 2-hit KO. So I don't really want to risk it. And I think he's going to switch out. So I'm going to be a dumbass and go for the Toxic. I was over predicting so hard right here. And he's going to go for the Earth Power, break my sub, which is a great move on his part. And I'm going to lose my sub because it's super effective. And my sub's going to fade. And now I know I need to get the hell out of here. So on that note, I'm going to get the hell out of here, and I'm going to go into my Gliscor. And my Gliscor is going to get Toxic spiked on. And I don't know if he was trying to bait out my Venusaur. I think that's what he was trying to do, but I bring out a Gliscor instead, and he's going to get his Toxic Orb. But I'm going to go for a Power Trick, thinking he's going to switch out. But no, he stays in and goes for Ice Beam, which I didn't know that they can learn, which is stupid on my part. But oh well, I'll lose my Gliscor to a Oko, and that's okay with me, whatever. This Gliscor's fail anyway, that's why it's now not in my team. But now this Nidoqueen's back almost to full HP, and I'm going to go into Venusaur, and I'm going to go ahead and go for the Sleep Powder as I suck up the Toxic Spikes, because I don't want those things around. And Nidoqueen goes to sleep, takes a little nap, and I'm going to go ahead and get some Black Sludge recovery as she gets some Black Sludge recovery. Lefty's recovery, and I'm going to go for the Growth. And thinking, I know the sleep mechanics are wrecked in this game, so I'm not going to get too greedy and go for another Growth, which is good on my part because I'm going to be able to get off my Energy Ball, which is going to do a great amount of damage, I guess. I don't know what kind of EV investments are in this Nidoqueen, but it brings it down to minuscule HP, and it gets off an Ice Beam because it wakes up second turn, and it's going to superly effective take out my Venusaur, and down goes the Venusaur, and I'm going to send in my Gengar, and my Gengar is scarfed, and he's sexy, and he's fat and purple, and look at him go. And I'm going to Psychic, and down goes the Nidoqueen. Now in comes Loki, which probably is the damn Zoroark once again, so I'm going to switch out, but I thought this was a Latios, so I'm going to go into my Heatran, and he's going to go for the Focus Blast, and I'm like, no, not my Heatran, and yeah, it's going to do a lot of damage thanks to it being specs, because I know I'm max Spec D and max HP, but that brings me all the way down to 99, knowing he's locked in the Focus Blast. I'm going to get out, and I'm going to go back into my Gengar, and I'm going to troll over that Focus Blast, and it doesn't affect me, and that's good for me. But now he's a switch out. I predict that, and I'm going to go out for the T-Bolt, and he goes into his Vaporeon, which is a great play on my part because I need to redeem that damn Gliscor mess up there, and just way over half for me being scarfed. And he goes for the Protect. He gets some Lefty's recovery before switching out. And I'm just going to fire off another Thunderbolt because I am scarfed and I am stuck in the Thunderbolt. And that would be super effective against this thing. So now he's a switch out, predicting the Thunderbolt, and goes into his Brawls. And his Brawls is going to take it, and it's going to tickle because he is a Snorlax and he is a wall. And it is insane. So now, seeing that the Snorlax comes out, I didn't know he had a Snorlax, but time to switch out now. And I'm going to go into IV pushing, because I'm pushing it real good. And he goes for a Crunch, and it's not very effective against me. So that's great play on my part. But now I'm going to go ahead and go out for the bulk up, thinking that he's scared of me. Because, you know, what isn't afraid of Rapushin whenever they're normal type? So I go for the bulk up, and he goes for the counter. Now I see this counter, and he knows that I'm not going to go for the attack move now. And he is going to have to get out of there and go into something else, because now they revealed his counter, which is a great play. That's amazing. I didn't even think that. Now I'm going to go for the Stone Edge, and I miss. And this is his real Latios this time, so I don't know whether it's a freaking Zoroark or the Latios the whole time, but as he goes for the trick and I see that's a Scarf, I'm like, okay, this is not the Zoroark. This is the actual Latios. So now I'm a Scarf Repulsion, which is pro. Not really. Just kidding. Now he's a switch out and go back into Brawls, and Brawls is going to get ballsed upon. And I'm going to hit my Stone Edge finally. It's going to do well over half. So I'm thinking, sure shot, 2-hit KO. I don't have to worry about the counter thing going off. So he gets some lefties, and I'm going to fire off another Stone Edge. And finally I hit him, and I hit 2 in a row. And that's going to take down this Brawl. So down goes that fat bitch, Snorlax. Crit didn't matter, I'm sure. And in comes Kenichi, and Kenichi is going to protect all over me, trying to PP stall me out of Stone Edges, which is okay with me, because I want this thing to die, honestly. After he's Scarfed, what the hell is he going to do? He is useless. So now I go for another Stone Edge, and I miss, and of course, and he goes for the Scald, and of course he is going to get the burn, because that's how lucky I am. And I get burned, and I'm on fire. And I'm going to go ahead and try to fire off another damn Stone Edge. He goes for a Protect. So now I'm running out of PP. I think I'm at like 3 left right about now. So he's doing a good job of stalling me out here. Now I'm finally going to be able to get off a freaking Stone Edge for the next turn and finally hit it. And it's going to do a great amount of damage to this freaking Vaporeon, which is fine by me. I wish the crit would have went off right there, honestly. But goes for a second Scald. That's gonna KO me for sure. So now my Ivy Potion faints, and now in comes, do believe, my freaking Gengar to finish off this job. And I'm gonna go ahead and go for a Shadow Ball as the Vaporeon goes for a Protect. So that's nice play on by Sizzirp. So I don't know if he thinks he can live another Shadow Ball. He stays in after this, and he's gonna take that Shadow Ball. And he's not gonna take it well at all, and it's gonna KO. Thinking that his Latios would come out, forgetting about the Zoroark the whole game. I kept forgetting about that thing the whole game, and the fact that it resists, and I go for this Shadow Ball. Like, yes, I can KO. No, I can't. It's not very effective on this thing, and now he's going to be able to get off a Dark Pulse and KO my Gengar. So now my check for his Latios is down, and that's not good, but his Zoroark is now at half HP, which tells me every time he comes in, I'll know it's the Zoroark this time. But now here comes Diarrhea, which is illegal because it has Marvel Scale, but it plays no part in this game. Sorry about that. But now I'm going to Extreme Speed Diarrhea all over his face, and it's Bandit Extreme Speed, by the way. And it brings him down to like 6, 7 HP. And I'm going to Extreme Speed again thanks to his +2 priority. And I'm going to kill that Super Kick. And now in comes Loki, which is his freaking Zoroark, and I'm Extreme Speed all over it, and Choice Band Extreme Speed is gonna do damage. So now the Zoroark is out of here finally. So in comes his last Pokemon, which happens to be his Loki, and I'm going to Extreme Speed, and it's gonna do more than half. So he's gonna try next turn and fire off. He's gonna try to fire off a Draco Meteor, but he misses. So that's great. Great game, Sizzirp, because I hit him with a second Extreme Speed, and that's gonna KO. So great game, guys. Check out my channel if you like my stuff. And have a nice fucking day, YouTube.